And Trevor Webb. I want to thank you for joining us tonight here on Rockwall ISD Sports Network. We're at Rockwall High School tonight. It's girls basketball as the Lady Jackets come into this ball game 9-9 overall. Most importantly, 1-0 in district play. Looking for their second district win of the season as they're hosting their friends from East Texas. It's the Lady Lobos from Longview. It'll be their first district contest of the season for Longview. But I tell you what, Trevor, they've had a hot start as far as a non-district is concerned as they come into this one 13-0.
Absolutely, yeah. This will be a tough contest for the Lady Jackets. We're going to see how good they actually are.
Absolutely. Of course, we'll hear as the more folks are making their way into the gymnasium, we'll hear the starting lineups here in just a second. Do want to talk about one thing that's a change, and that's, of course, we've got a new head basketball coach here for the Lady Jackets. It's Ross Reedy coming over from Frisco Liberty. He's new at Rockwall High School, but he's been around basketball. He's had a lot of success as far as his career is concerned. Again, coming from Frisco Liberty. We'll talk a little bit more about him in just a second and all of the success, what he brings here to this program. But we'll keep it here as we're about to have the national anthem performed. So there we have the national anthem. Again, we want to thank you for joining us here on the Rockwall ISD Sports Network. David Sweet and Trevor Webb here for game number 2 of District 10-6A for the Lady Jackets and the home opener as far as district play is concerned. Lady Lobos are being introduced right now. I'll go over that lineup in just a second. It's a little bit quieter than I thought it would be, so I'll go over that in just a second. But again, as we just mentioned a moment ago, this is Coach Ross Reedy's first season here at Rockwall after 11 years over at Frisco Liberty. During those 11 years, they had 8 district championships. They made the state finals 6 times. 6 times, Trevor, winning 3 of those. 3-time state champion, won it in 2020, 2023, and 2024. A 77% a winning percentage, went 324-98 during the regular season and 52-7 in the playoffs. To say he's brings a little cred with him would be some good.
It'd be an understatement.
Yeah, an understatement for sure.
Bringing
Lots of success.
A winning culture is absolutely what any team needs if they want to be successful. He brings that to Rockwall, and so far I think he's done pretty well.
Absolutely. As far as starting lineups are concerned, Longview's again was already introduced. It would be Jeliam Brockmore wearing number 12. She's a senior. The sophomore, number 32, Terry Spark. Number 14, Bethany Baltz is a senior. Kennedy Bailey wears number 10. She's a senior. And Maya Ward, the young sophomore, number 5. Those are the 5 starters for the Lady Lobos tonight. As far as the Lady Jackets are concerned, it'll be the junior, number 1, Natalie Barrett. Rihanna Robinson, the senior, the only senior on the team for the Lady Jackets. She's wearing number 10. Kaya Rip, number 11, the junior. Junior Gianna Velasquez, number 13. And number 44, the junior, Malaya O'Reilly. Those are the 5 starters here for the Lady Jackets. Lady Jackets have been introduced, and they're out on the floor here. Lady Lobos still over visiting with Coach Ward right here on the bench. And Trevor, keys to the game here. Obviously, again, we talked about Longview coming in. They're a pretty confident group at 13-0. I think a fast start would be in the Lady Jackets' best interest here to kind of slow down. They're going to set that tone early.
Absolutely. I think also with that confidence comes a lot of gambles. I think you got to take care of the ball, prevent as many turnovers as possible. You can be aggressive, but you also have to take care of the ball. You can't just pass it right into the paint thinking that your guy's going to get it down there right in the middle and just expect just a bucket right there in the paint. You have to take care of it. You have to pass the ball. And you have to make sure that they don't get that steal because they're going to be aggressive.
So here we go. It'll be O'Reilly handling the jump responsibilities for the Lady Jackets. Should be matched up with Kennedy Bailey for the Lady Lobos as we're about to get underway. We're up and rolling. The tip will go the Lady Lobos' way, so Longview with the first possession of the ball game. Rockwall setting up in a man-to-man defense. Up top with its bounce. She'll drop it off inside real quick to Sparkman. Nice defense, collapses in the lane for the Lady Jackets. She gets it back outside to Bailey. Operating drives down the baseline. Nice defense there by the Lady Jackets. They'll swing the ball up top. We'll have a three-pointer attempt up, and it is good. First points of the ball game go to 3 points for Bethany Bounce. Full court press, Trevor, right here out of the gate being applied by the Lady Jackets. Barrett with it in the backcourt. Barrett with the crossover, gets it across half court, pass it over into the corner. She'll put it on the floor and drive. Does Robinson, bounce pass inside to Malaya. Up and 2 points for the Lady Jackets. So a 1 point lead here, 3-2, just underway for Longview.
And I like what I've seen so far from the Yellow Jackets. It's as we expected. The Lobos are being aggressive, especially on defense. What you need to do is you need to cut off everything that they've done so far in the paint, and they've done a good job so far, I think.
Nice defense there by Kaya Ripp. It looked like Bailey was going to have a contested but into the drive, attacks that baseline. The points won't fall there for Bailey. Who's that foul going to be going against? Be the first foul of the ball game.
I believe that was O'Reilly.
It'll be called on O'Reilly, rather. It's obviously a shooting foul, so that'll put Bailey onto the free throw line. First one's up, and it won't fall. I said Bailey, that's Sparkman that was fouled. So it's Terry Sparkman, the sophomore, on the free throw line here. Again, Barrett, Robinson, Ripp, Velasquez, and O'Reilly, the 5 starters on the floor for the Lady Jackets. Rockmore, Sparkman, Bounce, Bailey, and Ward for the Lobos.
There's a little bit of confusion. I'm not sure exactly what's going on.
I was going to say, see if you could figure out what was going on there. So finally letting her take that second shot. It's up and it's good and does not fall. So she went 0 for 2 from the free throw. Barrett with the rebound for the Lady Jackets. Longview staying in that full court man-to-man. Rip gets it across half court, gets it over to Rip. Okay, swings it across over to Velasquez, puts up a three-pointer. It's off the front of the rim, but there for the rebounds, Robinson. And she'll get it back out top real quick to Natalie Barrett. Tight man-to-man on her. Velasquez gets it. 6:29 left to go here in the first. It's a 3-2 lead, a 1 point lead, rather. 3-2 is the score. Longview with that 1 point lead. Robinson swings it across. Over into the corner to Barrett. Barrett to put it back on the floor. Tight defense, Trevor, here for the Lady Lobos.
They're playing really heavy on the switch, making sure they're cutting off that three-point try.
Rip with it up top. She'll reset here. Gets it to Barrett up at the top. Tight on her. Barrett onto the floor. Splits the 2 defenders. Drives to the basket. The shot won't fall, but she's fouled. So that'll send Natalie to the free throw line. 62% free throw shooter is Natalie. First foul of the ball game. Who was that one on? Was it Sparkman?
I believe so.
Terry Sparkman with her first foul. Barrett with the first free throw. That one won't go her way. First substitution of the night. It'll be Addie Puckett come into the ball game for O'Reilly for the Lady Jackets.
Puckett, a 50% three-point shooter heading into this contest as well.
Tied it up. Goes 1 for 2 from the free throw line, does Natalie. We're tied at 3. Just under 6 minutes left here in the first quarter. David Sweet and Trevor Webb, Lady Lobos and Lady Jackets. Tight defense, collapses in the lane for Rockwall. Nice job there by Robinson. Knocks it loose. Puckett ends up with it. First turnover of the ball game against Longview. Rip with the drives. Tries to drop it into the back door to Puckett. tipped, but it'll stay with the Lady Jackets. Robinson on the floor, attack, sheds that defender. It collapses, swings it around over to the corner. Robinson for the three, off the iron, no good. Fight for the rebounder to go the Lobos' way. Longview quickly to the other end of the floor. A three-point attempt up. It'll go long, no good. Rockwall chases it down. Robinson with the rebound. Kennedy Bailey. No, it was Bethany Bates with the attempted three-pointer there for Longview. Rip with it, tied on her, behind the back. Sorry, Trev.
No worries. I was going to say, it's very fast-paced.
Very fast-paced here for both teams, both ends of the floor. Over into the corner, Velasquez with a three, up, and it is good. Three-pointer for Velasquez, her 46th three-pointer, of the season.
That was an excellent pass from Barrett at the top of the key as well.
6-3 is the score. Another three-point attempt on the other end of the floor there by Barrett, no good. Rockwall with the rebound. Quickly, Robinson to Barrett. Nice ball movement. Misses that attempted layup. Longview gets the rebound. Lobos quickly to the other end of the floor. Bad pass inside. Natalie Barrett, her first steal of the ball game. Gets it to Rip to get it across half court. 3-point lead, 6-3. 4 minutes and 10 seconds left here in the first quarter.
Head coach Reedy's clapping his hands. He wants his team to go, go, go.
He loves to push it, man. In that transition, off the steal. Decision there by Rip, able to get it back up top to Velasquez. Into Barrett's hands now with 3:49 left here in the first. Rockwall again 1-0 in district play, a 34-30 win on the road against a very good Royce City team last Friday night. Go out of bounds, last touch there by Bailey. So it'll stay with the Lady Jackets. Here's a line substitution here for Longview, Trevor.
They're trying to push the pace, and hey, I don't blame them.
Got to keep fresh bodies in here, that's right.
Yes, sir.
Rip will get a break for the Lady Jackets as Jade Persley comes into the ballgame for the first time tonight. Said it earlier, but Rockwall only with one senior. That's Robinson. Lots of juniors, one sophomore on the roster for the Lady Jackets. Persley drives into the lane. The shot won't fall, but a good decision going right at the defense. It just didn't go her way. Rebound for the Lobos quickly to the other end of the floor. And nice job inside, Trevor. Who was that took the charge?
That was Barrett.
My goodness. Seen her do that quite a bit. Nice job by Barrett taking the charge.
The transition seems to be the key so far in this game. Each team wants to go fast pace, and that transition defense, that transition offense is working so far in Rockwall's favor.
Again, their three-point lead here at 6-3. Rockwall with that three-point lead. Man-to-man press. Barrett will get it across half court. Switches hands. Bounce pass to a cutting Velasquez. Velasquez trying to swing it around to the other side into Puckett's hands. Longview was able to get a hand on that one, knock it out of bounds. So the ball will stay with the Lady Jackets.
Excellent look so far from Barrett. She's made a couple of great passes so far here in the first quarter.
She's fun to watch, man. Natalie's the leading scorer for the Lady Jackets, averaging 13 points per ball game. A three-point attempt there by Persley. It won't fall, but follows her own shot. Gets it back up top real quick to Robinson. Up and three-pointer for Rihanna Robinson. Her 10th three-pointer of the season. And it's a 9-3 lead here for the Lady Jackets. Reed Robinson back up top here to Bates. Little give and go, trying to find something to break free inside here for the Lobos. Gets it into Bailey's hands. Persley all over here. Unable to shake it. Kicks it back out. Three-point, I think it was partially blocked there by Puckett. And Barrett gets it. She'll come out of there with that one off the miss. Good defense, Trevor, by the Lady Jackets.
Yes, sir. It looked like they were moving to more of a zone defense that time. They kind of sagged off of that shooter, and it worked out for them.
It'll be Persley with it. She'll get it into Barrett's hands. And give and go. Tries to drop it inside to Persley. Goes off her fingertips. Longview comes out of there with it. Quickly to the other end of the floor comes Bailey. Into Bounce hands. Defense collapses again. Open three-pointer here for Bounce. Off the front of the iron, no good. Rockwall gets the rebound there. But we did have a turnover. Nice defense again. Nice pressure there from Kennedy Bailey. Kennedy Bailey for the Lobos and forces that turnover. So it'll be Lobos ball. Minute 45 left here in the first period. Robertson into the ball game along with Bounce. Off the inbounds, a shot or the layup won't fall there for Bounce. She's frustrated. Goes out of bounds. Last touched. Who we're going to say it's with. Last touch by Rockwall. So the possession will stay with Longview.
Only 3 total foul calls so far. They're letting them play. And I respect it.
A little disconnect as far as communication is concerned. Will she save it? Able to do it. Nice job. They're chasing it down by Terry Sparkman. Little disconnect on that inbounds pass, Trevor, but a heads-up play there by Sparkman to save that possession. Attacking the baseline on the drive goes Bailey. And Bailey's fouled. That one will go against Addie Puckett. So that'll send Kennedy Bailey to the free throw line. 41% free throw shooter is Bailey.
That's a great take there by Bailey, making sure to attack her weak side foot. Attacks baseline, and was able to get fouled. Let's see if she's able to convert this.
Minute 27 again left here in the first period. First one's up and good. I have another substitution coming back into the ball game for the Lobos is Rockmore, their leading scorer. She's averaging right at 12 points per ball game. Bailey with her second free throw attempt. This one's off the front of the iron, no good. She goes 1 for 2. Hits that first one, misses the second. And it's a 9-4 score, a 5-point lead here for Rockwall. Velazquez will throw it in across the way here. Gets it into Barrett's hands. Again, full court, man-to-man here for the Lobos. A little bit of pressure. Crossover there by Natalie Barrett. She'll drive into the lane. Takes it all the way to the hole. Boy, she's good off that dribble. That shot won't fall, but Barrett's fouled and will put her on the free throw line. And that one will go against Kennedy Bailey.
Put the moves against the Lobos there and able to drive it to the paint, get a foul call. That's what good players do. Make sure to take advantage of the aggressive defense and get that foul.
Nice little crossover and a good decision to speed that up quickly. Attacking. Hits the first one. Into the ball game. Back into the ball game is O'Reilly. Taking the place of Puckett. And Rip back into the game as well. Robinson will get her first break. Minute 16 left here. Barrett's second one in and out. So it's a 6-point lead here for Rockwall at 10-4 with a minute 13 left in the first period.
3-2 zone here run by Rockwall.
Maya Ward attacks into the paint, gives it up quickly, gets it outside, and she'll be called for the travel. Got it into Rockmore's hands. Rockmore thought she had a little bit of a break, but took one too many steps.
Got a little bit too excited to break the double there. It happens.
Saw that little bit of a pathway, thought she had it.
It happens to the best of us.
Rip with it in the backcourt. Tied on her is Kennedy Bailey. She'll get it across half court. 52 seconds left here in the first period. Behind the back goes Rip, gives it up to Pursley. Pursley onto the floor, drives into the lane with the fake. How about put that into the left-handed layup? Beautiful there by Pursley, Trevor.
Pursley took advantage of the over-aggressive defense.
8-point lead here for the Lady Jackets. And a turnover again. They were trying to get it inside to Sparkman, inside to Rockmore. Too heavy, too hard. And Rip gets it. Rip across half court, 2 defenders on her. Good ball handling there by Rip. 20 seconds left here. Rip back over to Velazquez, back up top to Pursley with 16 seconds left here. Pursley onto the floor right at the defense. Kept that ball away into her right hand. The shot won't fall. 8 seconds left here for the Lobos. Lobos quickly over into the corner. 3-point attempt for Longview. It'll go long off the front of the iron and out of bounds. We'll see here if they'll let it go. So it's the end of the first period. Your score, Rockwall with an 8-point lead. It's 12-4. Rockwall over Longview. We'll take a break. It's Lady Jackets basketball on the Rockwall ISD Sports Network.
I'm Taryn Oswald, Director of Client Assistance and Food Pantry here at Helping Hands. We are so excited to have Rockwall Ford, Rockwall Dodge, Rockwall ISD, and the entire community join together once again to support our neighbors in need. Last year, the Food Pantry distributed over 560,000 pounds of food. Currently, we are distributing over 15,000 pounds of food each week. This is why we strongly rely on the Shop the Rock I-30 Classic Food Drive to pack our pantry. For more information on our current needs, please visit our Rockwall Helping Hands Facebook page or our website at rockwallhelpinghands.com.
Welcome back to Rockwall High School. It's David Sweet, Trevor Webb here. Again, tonight's Lady Jackets basketball. As we get ready to start the second period. Rockwall with a strong start, an 8-point lead here at 12-4. Lady Jackets will have the ball here to get things started. Kaya Ripp will throw it in across the way. Gets it into the backcourt to Natalie Barrett. Defending her. Trying to see who that was. It was Baltzer across the way. Now into Robinson's hands for the Lady Jackets. Robinson will back it back out, gets it into Natalie Barrett's hands.
Lobos are still playing heavy man defense and switching everything after every screen.
Under the drop, tries to get it inside to Riley, and Riley to go off of her hands, so it's a turnover on the first possession there for the Lady Jackets. Quickly comes Longview. Inside on the drive. You going to call the foul on the floor? Or is he going to give her that one? Wow. Okay. That was Sparkman that was fouled. Yeah, see Coach Reed. I think I agree here with Coach Reedy. So he was trying to say, he questioned the foul call, but it was definitely, I thought it was on the floor. But he'll go with the continuation. And Sparkman onto the free throw line with a chance to complete the three-point play.
It looked to me when Sparkman took that jump stop, I think that's whenever they called that foul.
Okay,
so.
yeah. She does her job, banks that one off the backboard. So a three-point play there for Sparkman. Rockwall leads down to 5 at 12-7. They'll stay in this full-court man-to-man. Maya Ward on Rip. Rip bounce pass over to Barrett. Good job there by Barrett. She'll dribble, sheds the defender, puts up the jumper. It's no good. There for the rebounds, Bailey for Longview. Bailey quickly to the other end of the floor, backs it inside to Sparkman. Wow. Bounce pass to Sparkman, who found her way behind Natalie Barrett. That layup won't fall for her, but Barrett's called for the foul. So it'll spin Sparkman back to the free throw line here for Longview.
It seems like they're more aggressive during this second
They
quarter.
came out ready, man. Sparkman averaging right at 9 points per ball game, a sophomore. And man, she's made her presence known here. First free throw goes long off the back of the iron there. Sparkman right at a 70% free throw shooter. You know, she's frustrated with that one. The second one's up, and it's good.
In addition, I'd like to point out that I believe Kai Ripp has taken the ball up the court. Well, now it's Natalie Barrett, but
you're right.
They're trying to give Barrett a rest as they go up the court.
Almost a turnover. But Barrett was fouled. We'll have a timeout here called by Coach Reedy, so we'll take one with him. It's 12-8. We'll be right back here on Rockwall ISD Sports Network.
I'm Erin Neal, the principal agent and owner of Hamby Insurance. I am passionate about serving the local community and the surrounding areas. My goal is to take the hassle out of buying insurance. I want to educate you on what you're buying and help you make an informed decision. Whether it's personal or commercial insurance, my team and I will be here every step of the way to make sure you are getting the satisfaction you need and the coverage you deserve. My promise to you is that we will never hard sell you insurance, use slick sales techniques, or pressure you into making a decision that you're not comfortable with. Call us today at 972-285-0381 to find the best coverage to fit your need. My commitment is to give you unparalleled service, and remember, Hamby helps.
4-point lead here for the Lady Jackets at 12-8 with 6 minutes and 49 seconds left here in the first half. Again, Longview, full court press, Trevor. They stayed in it. And it's worked here in the second quarter.
So far it has. It seems that they're trying to give Rip and Barrett, that has the two-man in the backcourt, to try to break up this full court press. But so far the Lobos have really poured it on them.
4 points scored here in the first 2 minutes of the second period for Longview. Rockwall has yet to get a basket. It would be Velasquez will throw it in front of her own bench, into Barrett into the backcourt. Bailey on Barrett. Barrett will drive it, splits the two defenders, drops it off into the corner to Velasquez. Her three-point attempt to go long off the back of the iron, no good. And a rebound here for Rockmore and the Lobos. Was that three-point attempt partially blocked, or was it just a bad shot?
I believe that was just a bad shot.
Just kind of got out of her hands. You could see her smirking. Here she comes getting the break now.
That would have came off her hip a little bit, it seems.
6:28 left here. Rockwall again looking for their first points of the second period. Velasquez is going to be throwing it in. Two defenders on Barrett. She's able to get it into her hands. Barrett's going to bring it across half court. Able to do that with Katie Holmes on her. Drives, kicks it back over into the corner to Velasquez. Three-point attempt off the back of the iron, no good. And fighting for the rebound, one of the Lady Lobos. She'll lose her handles there. It was Holmes there, so goes out of bounds. Last touched by Katie Holmes for Longview, so it'll stay with the Lady Jackets. Velasquez is going to throw it in. Velasquez into Barrett. Three defenders on her. And they're trying to get the jump ball. He will go with the jump ball. Good job there by the Lobos, collapsing the three defenders in the green jerseys. And that possession arrow goes with the Lobos.
Some great defense played so far by the Lobos. That aggressiveness is really starting to turn up for them, especially on the paint.
Ward tries to get it inside to bounce and it'll go long. So an empty possession there for Longview. Balls goes back over to Rockwall. Natalie Barrett in the backcourt with it. She's going to give it up to Pursley. Tight defense on her. It's Maya Ward. Gets it into Barrett's hands. Now Shed defensive possession and tries to drop it off inside to O'Reilly. Gets away from her. So a steal, picks it off in the air is Holmes. But a steal on the other end of the floor there by Brianna Robinson for the Lady Jackets, and then immediately she's fouled. And that foul is going to go. Kaya Rip checks back into the game for the Lady Jackets, and Robinson as well, as O'Reilly will get a break.
I do like the idea that the Yellow Jackets are trying to deploy. They set a screen at the top of the key. They let Barrett try to penetrate the paint, and then she tries to make a skip pass over the top. Great move by Rip there.
Behind the back by Rip. The defender plays catch-up, knocks it loose. Rip fighting for it. We're going to go with a jump ball again. We're going to call the foul. Now this time he's going to go with the foul, and that'll go against. It's at 20 against Reed Robertson. So Robertson called for her first foul. Lady Jackets will throw it in underneath the Lobos basket. It's Velasquez. Trying to get it in. Needs to hurry a little bit. Gets it inside to Barrett. The defense collapses on her. They'll swing it around back into Pursley's hands up top to Rip. Rip onto the drive. Shifts hands. Nice decision there by Rip. Into that left hand there, Trevor. Keeps it away from the two defenders. And that shot won't fall for her, but she's fouled.
It's always a good decision to try to attack aggressive defenses. That's what they did in the first quarter. They kind of went away from that, trying to do skip passes to the corner. And they've been open shots. They've been good looks. They just haven't knocked them down. It's never a bad idea to attack to get these foul shots.
Nice first free throw. It's the first points of the second period here for the Lady Jackets. And into the ball game for the first time tonight, Andrea Polson for Rock Wallace. Natalie Barrett's going to get a break. Much needed break there for Natalie, I'm sure.
All those dribble moves in the backcourt, trying to attack the full court press. I've dealt with it before. It's tiring.
Missed free throw there. Polson with the rebound for the Lady Jackets. Again, we talk about Natalie Barrett getting that break at tight full court press. They've made her work all night long. Pursley with it. Back over to Robinson with 4:56 left here in the first half. Velasquez, excuse me. Ball's knocked out of Pursley's hand. She chases it, gets it back, drives inside. A little out of control, but a good decision to keep going there. And draws the foul.
Yes, again, it's always a great idea to attack the aggressiveness. Whenever they penetrate, just go into the paint. Just go.
Go to the hole. Pursley, 57% free throw shooter on the line here. On the line, rather, for two shots. First one beautiful. Substitution here for the Lobos. Checking back into the ball game is Kennedy Bailey and Rockmore. Pursley's second one to be short off the front of the iron, and a rebound there for Longview. 14-8, 16 or a 6-point lead here for the Lady Jackets. It's Kennedy Bailey with the ball. She'll give it up to Berries. Berries drives away from the screen. Her shot, pull-up jumper won't fall. It's short, and a rebound there for the Lady Jackets by Robinson. Rip will bring it across half court.
I can't remember many times during this ball game so far where the Lobos haven't taken a shot in the first 10 seconds they have it.
Pursley spins away from the defender. Nice shot there by Pursley. A good move to get away from that defender, Trevor, and a pull-up works. 4 minutes and 7 seconds left. We've got a timeout on the floor. It's an 8-point lead here for the Lady Jackets at 16-8. We'll take a break. We'll be right back on the Rockwall ISD Sports Network.
At Rockwall Sports Center, your logo is our business. We specialize in custom branded apparel, shirts, hats, jackets, polos, and even team uniforms. Whether you need custom gear for your corporate outings, staff retreats, company parties, or just new staff wear, we've got you covered. We can use your design or help you design a new one. We offer high-quality customer service and always put our customers and their satisfaction first. Contact us today and let us show you how Rockwall Sports Center can have you looking your best.
Shop an exceptional selection of new pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles at Rockwall Ford, the home of rock-bottom pricing. With hundreds of new vehicles, we're sure to have the right one for you. And when your vehicle needs to be serviced, schedule your appointment online with our master certified technicians. Your next.
Welcome back to Rockwall High School. 16-8. Lady Jackets with the 8-point lead with 4 minutes left here in the first half. Kennedy Bailey with the ball, pulls up her dribble. Nice defense there by Kaya Rip. Move a block there by Rip. Ball's bouncing around. We'll see who's going to come up with it. Chasing it down are the Lady Lobos. It's Rockmore able to get it back. Bailey drives inside. Rip gets her hands on that one as well. Off the fake, drives inside, goes Rockmore. Rockmore misses the shot, gets the rebound, and we'll have a jump ball. Good defensive effort. That entire possession, Kaya Rip couldn't have played better defense.
Absolutely,
wow.
I agree. That was amazing team defense. Kaya was able to get that block off the initial jump shot, and then she forced her defender to make an errant pass. Great defense there from Kai, and great team defense there overall from the Yellow Jackets.
Kai, of course, closed that possession out there from behind, never gave up on that play, able to tie the ball up. Possession arrow goes with the Lady Jackets. A kicked ball, so it'll stay with the Lady Jackets. Kaya Rip and Natalie Barrett, you were talking about it earlier. This, again, good decision or a nice job there by Bailey. Gets her hands on that one. But I tell you what, this Longview defense is making Rockwall work. And overall, Barrett and Rip have done a great job of handling the ball. We were talking about those turnovers during the break, or the lack of turnovers. But I tell you what, they're working them hard, and we'll see if this, if they'll wear out the Lady Jackets here with this full-court press. Barrett's going to take it the distance into the left hand. The shot won't fall, though. Good decision. She saw that gap in the defense there, Trevor. Good decision to take it to the hole. Gets it into her left hand to keep the ball away from the defender, but the shot won't fall.
And based on what you said earlier, the aggressiveness, great play there from Kai, was able to get that steal. But based on the aggressiveness of the Lobos, it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. So
absolutely.
Making Barrett work like this, it'll pay dividends off in the second half if they're able to keep this aggressiveness up.
Barrett gets it across half court into Pursley's hands. Pursley sheds her defender. She'll pull up the jumper, and the shot won't fall. And the rebound goes Rockmore's way for the Lady Jackets. Onto the floor to tie this one up. That's Robinson, right? Yeah, Robinson onto the floor. Outstanding job by her. And that possession arrow stays with the Lobos. Into the ball game, back into the ball game rather. Andrea Polson. And she'll take Gianna Velasquez's place. And we'll have another timeout on the floor to Longview. 16-8. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left here in the first half. We'll take another timeout. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Taryn Oswald, Director of Client Assistance and Food Pantry here at Helping Hands. We are so excited to have Rockwall Ford, Rockwall Dodge, Rockwall ISD, and the entire community join together once again to support our neighbors in need. Last year, the food pantry distributed over 560,000 pounds of food. Currently, we are distributing over 15,000 pounds of food each week. This is why we strongly rely on the Shop the Rock I-30 Classic Food Drive to pack our pantry. For more information on our current needs,
2 minutes and 40 seconds left here in the first half. Rockwall with an 8-point lead at 16-8. David Sweet and Trevor Webb here on the campus of Rockwall High School. Second district game of the season for the Lady Jackets. A three-pointer off the screen by ball. It's a go long. It'll go out of bounds. Nice decision over in the corner there by Robinson for the Lady Jackets.
Instead of going after it, she just hustled to go box out her man.
It takes a little bit of discipline, doesn't it?
Sometimes
reach out there and grab it. Gets it into Barrett's hands. Two defenders basically. One in the front, one in the back. Again, they've done this all night long. It's Maya Ward with the assignment to player type man-to-man. Bounce pass to Pursley. Pursley sheds it away from, or keeps that ball away from Rockmore. Hands it off to Barrett and back up top to Rip. Time with the bounce pass. It goes long, trying to get it to Pursley. It's a turnover into the Lady Lobos' hands. Quickly to Rockmore on the other end, and he's going to call a foul there on Kai Rip. But a good decision, though, Trevor, by Kai. And again, if you're going to foul, make sure the offensive player can't get off the shot. A good job there.
Sometimes you've got to play a little bit 90s defense. You know what I mean?
Well done, my friend.
Maybe you just got to get your hands up and then put your hands down on top of them.
90s defense. I like it.
Make them shoot them free throws because sometimes they're not free.
61% free throw shooter is Rockmore. The first one looked great. Back into the ball game comes Reed Robertson, excuse me, for Longview as Kennedy Bailey will get a break. Rockmore on the free throw line here with one more opportunity.
Lobos coach having a conversation with Sparkman in the backcourt.
This one's up, in and out, no good. Pursley with the rebound for the Lady Jackets. It's 16-9, a 7-point lead here for Rockwall. Rip with it, or get her across, gets away from Ward. Over into the corner quickly to Polson. Polson tried to get it inside to Robertson, but a good job there defensively.
It was the right idea.
Swatted it out of the air there, did Baltz. And Polson will get a break. Who came back in here for the Lady Jackets? So Robinson, I think, checks back into the game. Minute 39 left here in the first half. Tight defense. They'll get it into Barrett. Barrett's going to back it up, following what Coach Reedy's telling her to do here. Kind of stretch things out.
Make sure they can't block those lanes that
That's
they're trying
it.
to drive into.
Not an easy close, rather. And you can see what they're doing. Yep. Good, swings it back over to Rip. Rip will keep it long. Got to spread back out. Kais splits the two defenders, kicks it back behind her to Pursley. And Pursley's going to get called for the double dribble. And Polson's going to come back into the ball game. Takes Pursley's place.
Good defense by the Lobos there, but the idea is there for the Yellow Jackets. Make sure to stretch out those lanes so they can, whenever they penetrate, like Kai just tried to do with her dribble moves, then they were able to get into the lane and possibly have an open bucket. Only one man to beat.
Coming around the screen is Rockmore. Drops it off inside to Sparkman. Wild's going to get called for the travel. How about the defense there by Polson from behind? Had Robinson on the front end there. And then Polson with the collapse got called for the travel. Back into the ball game for the Lady Jackets is O'Reilly, taking Polson's place. So Barrett, Robinson, Rip, Velasquez, and O'Reilly on the floor for Rockwall.
This is what you practice right here, the three-man weave.
Oh, forced turnover. Good defense there by Bailey. And Rip takes it away from her. Quickly to the other end of the floor to O'Reilly. The ball's knocked loose, and they're chasing it down. O'Reilly with the save for the Lady Jackets to Robinson. Robinson goes wild inside, lost control of it there for a minute, and a takeaway from Rockmore. Quickly to the other end of the floor come the Lobos. Bates with it. Into Ward's hands. She'll try to attack the baseline. Good decision there by Rip. Bounce pass up top to Sparkman. And trying to reset things here are the Lobos with 13 seconds left. A screen set by Sparkman. Maltz up with the three-pointer. Beautiful shot off that screen. And the lead's down to 4. 5 seconds left here. Barrett with it at half court. Maltz is going to get called for the foul. Fouls are onto the floor. So a 4-point lead here for the Lady Jackets at 16-12. 1 second left here on the clock here in the first half.
That is the 5th foul on the Lobos.
Is that what it was?
I believe this is the free throws, even though it was on the court. Or on the floor, excuse me.
Trying to get this one. You see the ball tied up at the...
David, I think this is my time to shine.
That's it, buddy. Goodness gracious. This is going to be a fun one.
If only we had Boban.
Look at that. Yeah, there you go.
Get him to
Neat old Boban out here, buddy.
Get a little broom handle to go up there with it.
On to the free throw line is Natalie Barrett. Good call. Going into the bonus. So it should be a 1-and-1. Barrett's free throw, or rather, no, double, right? Yeah, Barrett's does hit the first one, so a second free throw opportunity coming her way with a 5-point lead at 17-12 here for the Lady Jackets.
Coach Reedy telling his team to crash hard, make sure they don't get that last shot off.
That's going to bounce in and out. And a rebound here for the Lady Lobos, and that'll do it here for the first half. So as both teams make their way into the locker room, it's a 5-point lead here for the Lady Jackets at 17-12. Stay with us, folks. This second half's going to be fun. We'll take a break. We'll be back here in a few more minutes. It's Lady Jackets and Lady Lobos on the Rockwall ISD Sports Network.
At Rockwall Sports Center, your logo is our business. We specialize in custom branded apparel, shirts, hats, jackets, polos, and even team uniforms. Whether you need custom gear for your corporate outings, staff retreats, company parties, or just new staff wear, we've got you covered. We can use your design or help you design a new one. We offer high-quality customer service and always put our customers and their satisfaction first. Contact us today and let us show you how Rockwall Sports Center can have you looking your best.
Shop an exceptional selection of new pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles at Rockwall Ford, the home of rock bottom pricing. With hundreds of new vehicles, we're sure to have the right one for you. And when your vehicle needs to be serviced, schedule your appointment online with our master certified technicians. Your next Ford is waiting for you at Rockwall Ford. Log online for your rock bottom deals. Just click, print, and buy. Shop the rock today. I-30 exit 205.
RockwallFord.com.
I'm Erin Neal, the principal agent and owner of Hamby Insurance. I am passionate about serving the local community and the surrounding areas. My goal is to take the hassle out of buying insurance. I want to educate you on what you're buying and help you make an informed decision. Whether it's personal or commercial insurance, my team and I will be here every step of the way to make sure you are getting the satisfaction you need and the coverage you deserve. My promise to you is that we will never hard sell you insurance, use slick sales techniques, or pressure you into making a decision that you're not comfortable with. Call us today at 972-285-0381 to find the best coverage to fit your need. My commitment is to give you unparalleled service, and remember, Hamby helps.
I'm Taryn Oswald, Director of Client Assistance and Food Pantry here at Helping Hands. We are so excited to have Rockwall Ford, Rockwall Dodge, Rockwall ISD, and the entire community join together once again to support our neighbors in need. Last year, the Food Pantry distributed over 560,000 pounds of food. Currently, we are distributing over 15,000 pounds of food each week. This is why we strongly rely on the Shop the Rock I-30 Classic Food Drive to pack our pantry. For more information on our current needs, please visit our Rockwall Helping Hands Facebook page or our website at rockwallhelpinghands.com.
to our future ladies jackets to follow. So thank y'all one more time. My crew. Give it up one more time for our Lady Lobos.
Do you have it on mute over here?
Yeah, it's muted right now.
I got to get used to looking at what it looks like. So it's yellow. What do? You push here?
Yeah, those two.
At Rockwall Sports Center, your logo is our business. We specialize in custom branded apparel, shirts, hats, jackets, polos, and even team uniforms. Whether you need custom gear for your corporate outings, staff retreats, company parties, or just new staff wear, we've got you covered. We can use your design or help you design a new one. We offer high-quality customer service and always put our customers and their satisfaction first. Contact us today and let us show you how Rockwall Sports Center can have you looking your best.
Shop an exceptional selection of new pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles at Rockwall Ford, the home of rock bottom pricing. With hundreds of new vehicles, we're sure to have the right one for you. And when your vehicle needs to be serviced, schedule your appointment online with our master certified technicians. Your next Ford is waiting for you at Rockwall Ford. Log online for your rock bottom deals. Just click, print, and buy. Shop the Rock today. I-30 exit 205.
RockwallFord.com.
Welcome back to Rockwall High School as we're about to start the second half here. David Sweet and Trevor Webb, Lady Jackets basketball tonight. A 5-point lead here for the Lady Jackets. 17-12, and they'll have the first possession as things get underway. High rip again. Gets it to Barrett. Barrett tries to drop it off inside and partially blocked. Lady had her hand turned here. Got an injury across the way. Velasquez over, crossover to Rip. Rip on the drive. The shot won't fall. With the rebound and put back is Natalie Barrett, and Natalie's fouled. We'll see a substitution, I think. Nope. Working it off. I thought that Kennedy Bailey was going to have to come out of the ball game there. A little banged up.
Good job.
I think she is.
Oh, sorry for interrupting.
You're fine.
Good job for Natalie Barrett. I mean, attacking that hole in the defense. It seems that the injury allowed for Barrett to see the vision and enter inside the three-point line, and they saw that and got the pass off and got the foul.
Free throw short off the front of the iron, and a rebound here for the Lady Lobos. Cameron Holmes into the ball game for Bailey. Holmes with it. Barrett on top of her. She's going to hand it off to Bates. Bates over. Drops it off inside to. Well, they tried to get it inside to Sparkman. Sparkman onto the floor, saves that. What a decision. Kicks it out. Who was that? That was Maya Ward with a three-pointer. Sparkman on the floor, able to kick that one back out into Ward's hands, and a nice shot there by Maya Ward. We've got another turnover off the full court press. Ward will kick it back out inside. They'll work it down on the other end of the floor to Rockmore. Rockmore spins, jumper in and out, but gets the rebound, kicks it back out to Ward. Or Bates, rather. Raids goes up with the attempted three. It's no good. Kaya Rip fighting for it inside. Trying to see who that was with her. It's Ward. They tie it up, but the possession arrow stays with Longview. Longview out of the gates, aggressive, attacking the baseline does the Lady Lobos. It's cut off, but Sparkman gets it back. Out of the gates, as I said there, Trevor, this Longview defense has been crazy.
They've been doing as they've been trying to do this whole game, man. Just trying to stay really aggressive and get inside the paint and kick it back out. And aggressive defense like right now.
Good defense there on Sparkman by Pursley. Her shot was short. Rockwall with the rebound. It's Rip. Rip will be fouled. Again, I think they were trying to shift, slide there. And Sparkman, excuse me, not Sparkman, but Rockmore will get called for the foul on Rip. So Rip will throw it in across the way. Got a substitution here. Back into the ball games comes Destiny Varies. And she'll give Jelani Rockmore a break. Velasquez with it across the way. Gets it into Robinson. Robinson with a three-pointer. In and out, no good. And a rebound, it comes long. Chasing it down was Holmes for Longview. Quickly to the other end of the floor. We'll have a foul. That'll be called against Robinson. Again, the only senior on the roster for the Lady Jackets, Rihanna Robinson. Ward with it up top here for the Lady Lobos. Give and go back into Ward's hands again. She'll work it with bounce.
No dribbles up top here so far. There's the first one.
The drive goes Holmes on a backdoor cut there. Gets it inside to Sparkman. And Sparkman, good decision to attack and cut. And a beautiful pass inside. That shot won't fall, but she is fouled. And that one they'll call on Velasquez. So that'll send Sparkman to the line. Sparkman, a 70% free throw shooter. I think that's probably one of the ones you would want on the line. Say that and I jinxed her.
There you go. Yeah, sometimes it happens.
Yep.
I was going to point out 4 fouls already called so far in the second half.
And they let them play there for the most of the first half. Sparkman's second free throw will bounce in. So the lead is down to 3 now. It's 19-16, a 3-point lead here for the Lady Jackets. 5:40 left here in the third. Full court press here. Rockwall finally able to break it. O'Reilly with it on the baseline. Bounce pass inside, gets it to Robinson. 2 defenders collapse on her. Robinson's in trouble, somehow gets it out. Barrett with it now. This defense is insane. Barrett will drive inside, splits the 2 defenders. The shot goes wild on her, though. And a go out of bounds, last touch by Longview. Rockwall, anything they're going to get here, Trevor, they're going to have to work hard for it.
You got to sweat it out.
My goodness. Velasquez will throw it in under the Longview basket. Gets it in to Barrett. Barrett drives the baseline. A defender in front of her and behind her. And another great defensive effort there by the Lobos. As that one's another turnover. Goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Lady Jackets. Again, the lead down to 3, 19-16. 5:10 left here in the first half. Rockwall settles back in to half-court man-to-man. Screen set by Sparkman. Ward drives inside, kicks it back out. A 3-point attempt will go off the iron, no good. Fighting for the rebound, Rockwall will get it. It's Robinson. It was Baltz with the missed 3-pointer there for the Lobos. Barrett quickly to the other end of the floor. Kai Rip with Baltz on her. And Kai's tried to get it over to Natalie Barrett. I think Natalie saw an opening behind her. Got caught taking her eyes off of it. It goes off her hands.
That's
another turnover.
Yes.
Again, 3-point lead at 19-16 for the Lady Jackets. And settling back in to the half court. Longview will bring it across. Sparkman trying to set a screen. Drives inside, does Baltz, and a beautiful job getting it over to Sparkman on the other side of the paint. And the lead is down to 1. It's 19-18 here.
It was a great play from the Lobos. That was the first super clean play that I've seen run on either side. Both teams just playing magnificent defense all game.
Robinson to Velasquez. 4:16 left here in the third. Velasquez gets it off from O'Reilly over into Barrett's hands. Drops it off inside to O'Reilly. Nice jump, found herself behind the defender, but her shot won't fall. But O'Reilly fights to get the rebound. Gets it to Robinson. Robinson, all-out effort. Her shot won't fall. O'Reilly's still fighting inside for the rebound for the Lady Jackets.
Excellent effort there on the inside. That's how you win games.
Trying to again get it into O'Reilly's hands. They're going to give it to Robinson. Back into Velasquez. Velasquez over to Rip. Up the top goes Rip. She'll set a screen to O'Reilly. Barrett with it now. Give and go trying to get around a Robinson screen. And then we'll have a timeout on the floor here called by Coach Reedy. Longview's very excited as this defensive effort's been outstanding. We'll take a quick break. It's a 1-point lead for the Lady Jackets, 19-18. You're listening to or watching Lady Jackets basketball on Rockwall ISD Sports Network.
I'm Erin Neal, the principal agent and owner of Hamby Insurance. I am passionate about serving the local community and the surrounding areas. My goal is to take the hassle out of buying insurance. I want to educate you on what you're buying and help you make an informed decision. Whether it's personal or commercial insurance, my team and I will be here every step of the way to make sure you are getting the satisfaction you need and the coverage you deserve. My promise to you is that we will never hard sell you insurance, use slick sales techniques, or pressure you into making a decision that you're not comfortable with. Call us today at 972-285-0381 to find the best coverage to fit your need. My commitment is to give you unparalleled service, and remember, Hamby helps.
3:28 left here in the third. 1-point lead for the Lady Jackets. They work it inside to Barrett. Barrett will spin. Second defender collapses on it from behind. Barrett shot. First one won't fall. Gets the rebound. The putback's good. And a nice job inside there by Natalie Barrett with the defender fronting her and one from behind, Trevor.
Great play design right there. Just trying to get Barrett going after, I'm not sure how many times she scored this game, but I'm pretty sure most of them has been free throws.
On the other end of the floor, Maya Ward's 3-point attempt is short, and it goes out of bounds. So the ball will go back over to Rockwall. An empty possession there for Longview. 3-point lead here for the Lady Jackets at 21-18. Full court press by Rockwall. They get it into are over into the corner here to Robinson. She'll drive, sheds, gets away from the defender. Inside to Polson, kicks it back out to Barrett. Barrett will drive inside, pulls up the jumper, no good. But the rebound there by Puckett for Rockwall. Velasquez with it across the way. This helter-skelter man-to-man defense by Longview is something else, and it's giving Rockwall fits. Barrett to Velasquez. Velasquez will dribble up top, gets away from the defender, drives inside. It's Robinson, and a goodness. Oh, and he's going to call the charge. Called for the charge, so it'll go back over to the Lobos. Back into the ball game comes Belts. Belts and Bailey for the Lobos. At 2:29 left here in the third, and a 3-point lead at 21-18 again for Rockwall.
The referee nearly tricked me. He did the motion as if he got the basket, but call went the other way.
Just got called there for 6 players on the court. Longview gets a little bit of a break. Rockmore over into the corner to bounce, puts it on the floor, drives the baseline, gets around the defender. What a move there. A 1-point lead again, or down to the 1-point lead for the Lady Jackets. Full court press. Barrett's going to have to bring it across. She does. Gets it into Pursley's hands. Pursley into the lane. She'll pull up her dribble. Kicks it back out to Velasquez. Velasquez, and a three-pointer. Her second one of the night for Gianna Velasquez. Her 47th three-pointer of the season.
And what a big one, that one there. Cutting off the momentum of the Lobos.
Inside. They drop it off inside to Rockmore. It cut down into the baseline. Was behind the defense. Got herself too far into the basket. It wouldn't fall. Pursley with the rebound for the Lady Jackets with 1:38 left here in the third. Trying to get in front of those balls. Velasquez able to get it back. 3-point attempt off the front of the iron, the back of the iron, no good. Barrett with the rebound, the putback falls, and she's fouled. Natalie Barrett, outstanding job.
And one of the Lobos defenders wanted to jump that pass really bad. They were all the way in the paint and tried to jump it at the half-court line, and the Yellow Jackets took advantage of that. Natalie Barrett was able to get that and one.
Ty Rip checks back into the ball game. Barrett, as you mentioned, and one opportunity here. And she does it. How about that? 7-point lead here for the Lady Jackets at 27-20. 1:20 left here. 1:25 rather left here in the third period. Rockmore, a long three-pointer. It'll bounce around off the back of the iron. Rip with the rebound for Rockwall. Kyle get it across half court. Defense on her. It's Bailey. Rip cut off. We'll have a quick timeout there. Rip found herself in trouble right here in front of her own bench. So let's go ahead and take a break. We'll be right back. It's 27-20 Rockwall.
I'm Taryn Oswald, Director of Client Assistance and Food Pantry here at Helping Hands. We are so excited to have Rockwall Ford, Rockwall Dodge, Rockwall ISD, and the entire community join together once again to support our neighbors in need. Last year, the Food Pantry distributed over 560,000 pounds of food. Currently, we are distributing over 15,000 pounds of food each week. This is why we strongly rely on the Shop the Rock I-30 Classic Food Drive to pack our pantry. For more information on our current needs, please visit our Rockwall Helping Hands Facebook page or our website at rockwallhelpinghands.com.
Welcome back to Rockwall High School. Again, it's David Sweet and Trevor Webb. Lady Jackets basketball. Taking on the Lobos from Longview. And it's been a great 1-9. Outstanding defensive effort. Really, Trevor, both these two teams had this one down to Rockwall's led the vast majority. Really has led all night long. The lead's worked down to 1 point 2 times here. And Rockwall able to extend it with a couple of great possessions at 27-20. Good possession here for the Lady Jackets, working it inside the Rip. Her shot won't fall. Pursley gets the rebound, and then Pursley's going to be fouled over there. Rockwall's gotten very aggressive, and you've said something all night long. You talked about this defense. What are you going to do? Take it right at them. And Rockwall's been able to do that all night long.
Yes.
Or has really been able to do that here in the last few minutes.
I'd love to see more of that. as Natalie Barrett just attempted to do right there, too. And I wanted to expand on that point earlier. I can't remember. Was Rockwall leading 3-2, or were the Lobos leading 3-2?
You're right. Longview was up 3-2. You're right. It was a three-pointer to get things started.
That was the only lead they've had tonight.
Personally tries to drop it up inside to Barrett. It's going to go off her hands, but Kai Rips there to get it back for Rockwall. 45 seconds left here. He's going to try to spread this thing out, try to draw out the defense, try to open up these lanes, as you said earlier. Going to get it to Barrett. Now Rip with the cut. Barrett's going to swing it back, and they're going to be a turnover posted into the backcourt. Now it's okay, yeah, I was going to say it's a backcourt violation unless it was touched by one of the Lobos. But we'll have a call here.
Coach Reedy pleading with one of the referees here.
We have one across the way thinking that it did stay with the Lady Jackets. It maybe one of the green jerseys touched it, but I think it's a good call. 27-20, 30 seconds left here. Rockwall again with a 7-point lead. Good defense. Look at that. But she does not give up on the possession. Swings it across to the other end of the floor to Bailey. Bailey attacks the baseline, and getting her hands on it was Barrett. What a great decision by Natalie Barrett, Trevor.
That reminds me of a classic Nikola Jokic play. If he gets that ball, he'll just hand it right to him out of bounds. Great play by Barrett.
Fed her, you're right, got it and fed it right back to the Lady Lobo and gets it off of her hands. 11 seconds left here in the third. Tight defense by Bailey. Barrett to Rip. Rip to Barrett, rather. Barrett puts it onto the floor, over into the corner to Velasquez, who puts it up, lost control of it there, puts up the three-pointer that won't fall. So at the end of the third, it's a 7-point lead here for Rockwall, 27-20. Stay with us, folks. This one's going to be fun to close this one out. We'll be right back on the Rockwall ISD Sports Network.
At Rockwall Sports Center, your logo is our business. We specialize in custom branded apparel, shirts, hats, jackets, polos, and even team uniforms. Whether you need custom gear for your corporate outings, staff retreats, company parties, or just new staff wear, we've got you covered. We can use your design or help you design a new one. We offer high-quality customer service and always put our customers and their satisfaction first. Contact us today and let us show you how Rockwall Sports Center can have you looking your best.
Shop an exceptional selection of new pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles at Rockwall Ford, the home of rock bottom pricing. With hundreds of new vehicles, we're sure to have the right one for you. And when your vehicle needs to be serviced, schedule your appointment online with our master certified technicians. Your next Ford is waiting for you at Rockwall Ford. Log online for your rock bottom deals. Just click, print, and buy. Shop the rock today. I-30 exit 205.
RockwallFord.com.
27-20, a 7-point lead here for Rockwall. We're about to get underway here in the last period. And Trevor, we talked about, again, Rockwall with their pressure defense and what they do in transition. It's been outstanding watching the Lady Jackets, but of course Longview, fine start to the season, 13-0. And they really build off of what they're able to do on the defensive end. This has been fun.
Absolutely, and the hyper-aggressiveness of defense, this will mean a lot in the fourth quarter, because a lot of times when you watch basketball games and defenses are hyper-aggressive, they get away with a lot of foul calls that are not called because they're playing aggressive the entire game. So let's see if this aggressiveness will stay true in the fourth quarter like just now.
Wow, Longview's defense. Rip feeds it, gets it into Rockmore's hands. She'll take it to the other end of the floor, but the shot won't fall. But Rip never gives up on a freaking play, man. She's down there on the other end of the floor to get that rebound. It was knocked out of her hands, unfortunately for the Lady Jackets. But again, Rip never gives up. She's fun to watch, man.
The effort that she's displayed all night has meant so much to this team.
Cut off here on the other end of the floor. The bounce pass gets away from the Lobos, and Pursley able to get it there. Pursley, the trap, though, forces her into the turnover. Bounce. She's going to give it up to Ward. Pursley's on top of her. Ward's in the corner. Ward's in trouble. Yes, and Pursley takes it away from her. How about that effort?
Pursley with 2 steals on the same side of the court. They never left the left side.
Pursley drives inside. Man, she drew that attention. Three green jerseys down on her. Gets it back into Rip's hands.
I forget the other day who had an interception and a fumble. It was Jalen Hurts
yeah,
the other day.
Yeah.
As that reminds me of, except it was on defense.
That's a good one. Rip's going to get it back. And they'll switch. It's Ward on her. Rip back over up top to Barrett. Natalie will be fouled. A good decision there. draws the foul from Kennedy Bailey. Velazquez, Robinson, Polson checks back into the game here for the Lady Jackets.
And what a game personally has played. She's
Outstanding.
the one that came out of the game.
Rip to Barrett up top. Those are the other two that are on the floor, as I kind of just stopped in the middle of saying what players were on the floor. Velazquez with it, tight defense on her. She'll get it up on top to Barrett's hands. Rockmore and Barrett. Velazquez, her trip to the basket was cut off. She'll kick it back out to Barrett. Barrett will try to work Rockmore, gets away from her. Goes right back into the other defender. Shot won't fall for her, and therefore the rebound is Baltz. Again, a 7-point lead for the Lady Jackets at 27-20. 6 minutes left here in the ballgame. Drop it off inside to Sparkman. Sparkman tries to, or able to save it somehow. Back up top. Baltz with it. Drives, gives it up to Kennedy. So movement, so a screen. Yep.
Illegal screen.
Illegal
yes.
screen. That one will go against Baltz, so it'll be a turnover. Goes back over to the Lady Jackets.
And by the way, what a recovery there by the Rockwall defense. I don't know who penetrated into the paint, but whenever they passed that ball out, they tried to skip it over. The defenders at the top of the key were able to stop the next penetration from happening. So, great team defense there from Rockwall.
Polson gets a break. Pursley checks back into the ball game here for Coach Reedy. Velazquez, almost a dangerous pass, somehow gets it in to Pursley. Pursley's going to take it all the way, and a great decision. You call that one. Pursley with the defender trying to jump, that over-aggressiveness, as you mentioned a moment ago, trying to jump into that passing lane, almost able to get it, but Pursley, good decision.
Yes, as we've said all night, the oh my goodness, that was almost trouble. But the over-aggressiveness, you have to take advantage of that. That was a 5-on-4. Just take the ball all the way.
Three-point attempt, and beautiful shot there by Rockmore. Goodness gracious. Her 19th three-pointer of the season for Rockmore. Gets it into Velazquez's hands. You got numbers here in the white jerseys. Barrett with it across the way. 6-point lead here for the Lady Jackets at 29-23. Barrett's going to take it the distance. Look at that. Again, gets it into that left hand, keeps that ball away from the defender, and lays it up off the backboard. Great decision.
Great move by Barrett. It seems the defender was looking at that ball the whole time instead of her.
Barry's onto the floor, goes Rockmore. Tries to go down to the baseline, and a good decision trying to see who that was. For the Lady Jackets, it was Robinson that cut that one off quickly. Goes out of bounds, it'll stay with the Lobos. Back into the ball game is Berries for Longview. Trying to see who else came in. Looks like Maya Ward's back on the floor. Longview will throw it in with 4:43. Drops it in over into the corner. Good defense by Rip on top of Berries. Wow, look at the drive there by Baltz. Splits those two defenders, attacking, going right to the hole, and the shot falls, and she gets a chance to complete the three-point play. This young lady's been fun to watch, too.
She's been great all night.
Man. Aggressive, aggressive, aggressive. But in control, man. That's what's fun about watching her.
She's been going to that right hand all night.
Yep.
Kind of like how Natalie Barrett's been going to her left hand all night. It's been working for both players.
Completes the three-point play. It's a 5-point lead now for the Jackets at 31-26. 4:30 left. Good defense there on the inbounds there by the Lady Jackets. A kick ball. Excuse me, by the Lady Lobos. Pursley with it in the corner. Pursley's going to put it on the floor. Gets away from the defender. Good play there. She loses control. Lost her footing. And her pass goes errant. And getting it back is Berries. So 4:18 left here. 5-point lead for the Jackets. Maya Ward with it. Puts it on the floor, pulls up her dribble, swings it off over into the corner. Baltz. Three-pointer goes off the side of the rim long, and Rockwall gets it back. And that's Robinson. Robinson's fouled. So 4:02.
It's the third foul in the Lobos. Only got two more before they enter the bonus. I wonder if they try to pull back their aggressiveness just a little bit.
Velazquez to Barrett into the front court. Again, tight defense on her. Bounce. Dribble's going to kick it back out to Pursley. 3:50 left here in the ballgame. Pursley walking it. Outstanding ball control by Pursley. Kicks it back out over to Rip. Kai Rip. Wrongful foul or the reach will be Maya Ward is fouled with the foul. The fourth foul now, as you mentioned, called against the Lobos.
If you're Rockwall, now you have to attack.
Absolutely.
You have to.
Velasquez is going to get it in. She's going to try to drop it up, and she does. Look at that pass inside. My goodness, to Pursley, who had shielded herself on the back end of the defender. No one there in the green jerseys behind Pursley.
What a smart play by Pursley.
Moves on to the drive. It's going to count. Yeah, it should be. Wow, he counted it.
Counting the bucket.
Yeah, Bailey. Kennedy Bailey. Thought that foul was on the floor, but continuation goes Bailey's way. On to the free throw line with a chance to complete the three-point play is Kennedy Bailey. Kennedy.
Looks like she's better after that injury earlier. I don't know if it was her hand or something like that, but her hand looks better.
3:25 left here in the ball game. Bailey's second part of that free throw looked great. So she's able to complete the three-point play. Rockmore into the ball game, taking Bailey's pace now. And it's a 33-29 score, a 4-point lead here for the Lady Jackets. Barrett with it, full court press. Oh, wow. That slugged there by Various, I thought. No foul.
If you play this way all night, sometimes
That's true.
they're just going to give it to you.
That's true. Barrett with it. Nice handles for her into the lane. Kicks it back out over into the corner to Velasquez. Up with the three. Beautiful job. Barrett to Velasquez into the corner. Nails the three-pointer. And the lead's at 7:36-29. We've got a timeout on the floor. So we'll take it with them. It's Lady Jackets, Lady Lobos on Rockwall ISD Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Taryn Oswald, Director of Client Assistance and Food Pantry here at Helping Hands. We are so excited to have Rockwall Ford, Rockwall Dodge, Rockwall ISD, and the entire community join together once again to support our neighbors in need. Last year, the Food Pantry distributed over 560,000 pounds of food. Currently, we are distributing over 15,000 pounds of food each week. This is why we strongly rely on the Shop the Rock I-30 Classic Food Drive to pack our pantry. For more information on our current needs, please visit our Rockwall Helping Hands Facebook page or our website at rockwallhelpinghands.com.
$36-29, a 7-point lead here for the Lady Jackets with 3 minutes left here in the ball game. And what a beautiful play. Trevor, Natalie Barrett with the drive and the kick back over in the corner to Velasquez.
They've been trying that all night, and they got it. They converted that play at the most important time of the game.
Maya Ward gets it back to Rockmore, puts up a long three, beautiful shot, and she's been looking for one like that all night long. And that one, beautiful play there for the Lady Lobos. And the lead's a 4-point lead now, 36-32. We'll go ahead and keep it here. Is this a 30-second or a full? No, we got a full, don't we? We'll go ahead and take a break. We'll be right back on the Rockwall ISD Sports Network.
I'm Erin Neal, the principal agent and owner of Hamby Insurance. I am passionate about serving the local community and the surrounding areas. My goal is to take the hassle out of buying insurance. I want to educate you on what you're buying and help you make an informed decision. Whether it's personal or commercial insurance, my team and I will be here every step of the way to make sure you are getting the satisfaction you need and the coverage you deserve. My promise to you is that we will never hard sell you insurance, use slick sales techniques, or pressure you into making a decision that you're not comfortable with. Call us today at 972-285-0381 to find the best coverage to fit your need. My commitment is to give you unparalleled service, and remember, Hamby helps.
2 minutes and 47 seconds left here in this ball game, and it's been a great one all night long. And a 4-point lead here for the Lady Jackets at 36-32. We talked about on this end of the floor, Barrett to Velasquez in the corner for a big three for the Lady Jackets, and then on the other end of the floor, what you had Ward to Rockmore. with a big sky three-pointer for the Lady Lobos with the answer. Kai Rip's going to throw it in here for the Lady Jackets. Here's that full court man-to-man being applied by the Lobos. They get it to Persley, back up into Rip in the corner. Beautiful job there. Maya Ward cuts her off, but Rip able to get it into the front court. Rip pulls up the dribble, long pass to Persley. Persley will chase it down. It's taken away, and taking it all the way to the other end of the floor. And she'll be fouled as Holmes. Persley from behind swats it, but unfortunately for the Lady Jackets, gets some contact on that one. But no open shot, though, there for Holmes.
Man, whenever I saw that, I thought it looked clean initially. Maybe she got the hand or something like that. Personally didn't fight it, so.
Holmes on the free throw line here. First one's up, and she'll miss that one. 75% free throw percentage on the season for Holmes. So those there are few and far between. The misses, rather. Goes 0 for 2, misses both of them. Rip in there fighting for the rebound. Who's going to chase it down? The Lobos get it, but then lose the handles. A nice job fighting for it by Holmes. Tries to kick it back out over to Ward, but it goes out of bounds between her legs, so it goes back over to the Lady Jackets. It'll be Rip in front of the Longview bench. Rip trying to get it in. He's going to get it inside. Drops it off to Velasquez from behind. Sparkman last touched it, so it'll stay with the Jackets. Rip, again, tight defense. Rip into the backcourt to Barrett. Tight defense on her. Natalie pulls over dribble, the bounce pass into Persley. Persley, it's taken away from behind by Ward. Quickly to the other end of the floor come the Lobos on the attack. They'll kick it back out over to Ward. Ward thought about the three, pulls it back down. Drops it off inside to Sparkman, who was behind the defender. And a great job there. Nice pass and a good finish by Sparkman. 2 points is the lead for the Lady Jackets at 36-34. Barrett with it, and she'll be fouled by Maya Ward. Maya Ward called for the foul. So that'll be, good call. So it'll send her to the free throw line. Natalie Barrett. 2 free throw opportunities here as the Lady Jackets pulling back the curtain, as you were pointing out there, Trevor. They're into the bonus. So that'll put Natalie on the line.
As we said, every time that they're on offense now, just try to attack as much as you can.
Natalie's first free throw. Off the back of the iron. Got to get these. The second one's up, and it won't go either. Fighting for the rebound. Personally gets in there and gets it back. Out to Robinson, back up to Velasquez, into Rip. Now, 1:49 left on the clock. Rip will put it on the floor. Persley's going to come back up and get it. Persley on the floor, sheds the defender, drives it all the way inside, but the layup won't go her way. Rockmore with the rebound for Longview.
I love that play, though, from Persley. Do that again.
Look at this. Persley gets her hands on it. Almost completes, but able to save it are the Lobos. Rockmore's going to put up a three. Or a jumper, excuse me. It won't fall, and Rockwall gets the rebound. Who is that? That's Barrett with the rebound. Man, that was crazy. Rip into the front court to Velasquez, and she'll be fouled from behind by Maya Ward. 2-point lead, 36-34 is the score. Rockwall with the 2-point lead again. Again, Rockwall into the bonus. So that's going to put, trying to see who, heading to the free throw line. It'll be Velasquez. No, excuse me.
I believe that's Robinson.
It is Robinson. In a minute there. Robinson's first one. Bounces around and won't fall. I think that's one of those worn out, tired attempts there.
I'm surprised the Lobos don't look too tired. It seems all they do during practice is conditioning.
Robinson 0 for 2 from the free throw line. Rockwall's missed 4 free throws in a row. Fighting for the rebound onto the floor. Longview comes out of there, but Persley does not give up. Gets onto the floor. Wow. Persley never gives up. Vaults onto the floor for Longview, and the ball will go off of her hands. So it'll go with the Lady Jackets. An all-out effort. Jade Pursley for the Lady Jackets. Back into the game comes Kennedy Bailey for Longview.
We've been saying her name a lot, and she's made so many impact plays here in the final 2 minutes.
Velazquez into Pursley into the backcourt. Sparkman on her, takes it, drives around the second defender. The layup won't fall. Barrett tries to get it, but it'll go off of her hands out of bounds. 55 seconds left here. Balt's back into the ball game for Bailey for the Lady Lobos. 36-34 again, a 2-point lead with just a little bit under a minute left in the game. Rockwall will back off into the half-court defense. It'll be man-to-man. Ward will bring it across half-court. Defense a switch. It's Robinson on her. Baltz with it, puts it onto the floor. Back up top to Rockmore, who will shoot it from... would have had no problem shooting it in there if the defense wouldn't have gone on her. A screen set by Sparkman. A nice slide, drops it off into Sparkman into the paint. Kicks it back out to Ward, up and good. Was that a three?
That was a three.
That was a three-pointer. Three-pointer is good. We've got a timeout on the floor, and it's a 2-point lead now for the Lobos. What a game, folks. Full timeout, so we'll take it with them. 2-point lead for Longview. 1-point lead, 37-36 with 25 seconds. We'll be right back on the Rockwall ISD Sports Network.
At Rockwall Sports Center, your logo is our business. We specialize in custom branded apparel, shirts, hats, jackets, polos, and even team uniforms. Whether you need custom gear for your corporate outings, staff retreats, company parties, or just new staff wear, we've got you covered. We can use your design or help you design a new one. We offer high-quality customer service and always put our customers and their satisfaction first. Contact us today and let us show you how Rockwall Sports Center can have you looking your best.
Shop an exceptional selection of new pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles at Rockwall Ford, the home of rock bottom pricing. With hundreds of new vehicles, we're sure to have the right one for you. And when your vehicle needs to be serviced, schedule your appointment online with our master certified technicians. Your next Ford is waiting for you at Rockwall Ford. Log online for your rock bottom deals. Just click, print, and buy. Shop the Rock today. I-30 exit 205.
RockwallFord.com.
1-point lead here for the Lady Lobos. And Trevor, what's this, only the second time tonight that Longview's been leading this thing.
They were leading 3-2 at the very beginning of the game, and now they're leading 37-36.
1-point lead with 25 seconds left in the ball game. And the full court press, it'll be the Lady Jackets getting it in to Rip. Two defenders on her. Rip quickly to the other end of the floor to Robinson. 19 seconds left. Robinson onto the drive on the baseline to Velazquez. Three-pointer up and nails it. Third three-pointer of the night for Velazquez, and that was a big one. 9 seconds left. We'll have a timeout on the floor. We'll go ahead and take it with them. A huge three-pointer from Velazquez in the corner. 39-37, Rockwall with the lead. We'll be right back on the Rockwall ISD Sports Network.
I'm Taryn Oswald, Director of Client Assistance and Food Pantry here at Helping Hands. We are so excited to have Rockwall Ford, Rockwall Dodge, Rockwall ISD, and the entire community join together once again to support our neighbors in need. Last year, the Food Pantry distributed over 560,000 pounds of food. Currently, we are distributing over 15,000 pounds of food each week. This is why we strongly rely on the Shop the Rock I-30 Classic Food Drive to pack our pantry. For more information on our current needs, please visit our Rockwall Helping Hands Facebook page or our website at rockwallhelpinghands.com.
39-37, it's a 2-point lead here for the Lady Jackets with 8.3 seconds left. A huge three over to the corner, Trevor, there by Velazquez, her third one of the night.
And how massive has every shot been?
Mastery here by Coach Reedy. Wanted to see what Longview had set up. Lets him head out back onto the floor, and he calls a timeout.
I'd like to talk a little bit about what we could see. because Rockwall has a free foul to give.
Absolutely.
They only have 3 fouls. And in my opinion, if they foul twice here on their defensive possession, it's okay. It's okay to make sure the Lobos get to the free throw line. They haven't hit all their free throws. They're not a magnificent free throw shooting team, although they are good. It's okay. They haven't hit all theirs, and you might as well make them win. Make them beat you.
You bet. And another thing, there's no question, you want to foul before they get the ball into Rockmore's hands.
Absolutely.
You don't want Rockmore taking over an uncontested 3. That can't happen. Obviously, you don't want to foul her, but you want to foul her on the floor. Best thing to do, obviously, would be able to shed her, not allow her to get the ball. But, I mean, he's got a couple out there as well. His Baltz can do the same thing. We'll see. Yeah, okay, he's going to have Baltz throwing the ball in. So Rockmore's down into the paint. We'll see her fight back through up here, try to get open for the 3.
Aggressive D. Let's see it.
Here we go. Baltz will throw it in. 8.3 seconds. Gets it into Ward. Ward's got the ball in her hands with Rip on her. She'll drive. Kicks it back out over into the corner. 3-point attempt up. It's off the back of the iron. Getting the rebound there for the Lady Jackets. And that's the ball game, folks. That's the ball game in Rockwall with a huge win tonight and a hard-fought one. 39-37. And the Lady Jackets will improve to 10-9 overall. But Trevor, most importantly, will head to 2-0 in district play.
Yes, that's a big win, a very, very big win. Hands Lobos the first loss of the entire season.
Wow. Longview, as you mentioned there, they'll fall to 13-1, first loss, and obviously the first district loss of the season. They'll go to 0-1. I'll tell you what an outstanding ball game tonight. Rockwall, again, led the vast majority of the ball game. Longview with a lead at 3-2, and then had a 1-point lead there late in the ball game.
Yes.
37-36, I think?
37-36, yes.
37-36. But Rockwall never gave up and fought. Had a great job on the defensive end of the floor and tough baskets, but Rockwall, I can't say enough about this performance tonight.
Major effort won that basketball game for the Yellow Jackets. And a special shout out, by the way, to Parsley. What
Absolutely.
a game she played tonight. That effort that she gave, diving after balls, making sure she got all those steals that she had, especially those 2 that she had on one possession over here. And every time that she had the ball, she made the right play every single time. Drive to the basket against aggressive defense whenever they're in foul trouble. Great game from Parsley, but absolutely amazing team win. Barrett had a great game. Rip had a great game. There's nobody on this team that you can discredit.
They went nuts,
because
man.
Everybody played amazing.
Absolutely, just a great job. There's Coach Brewer, who walked by here. Coach Brewer, of course, promoted to athletic director for the Lady Jackets. And a shout out, because I know that she's got some special folks that were always watching. I know they were joining us tonight up from Washington. Her Aunt Peggy and her husband Don watching. And we're so glad to always have them join us. Here we go, and I'm going to see if we can get Coach Reedy here to join us here in the post game. We're just going to visit with him. So I'm going to ask you to shed your headset and let him have those in just a second if he'll come on and join us. Yes, he is. Yeah, go ahead and give your headset to Coach. Are you still on? Yeah, give your headset to Coach Reedy.
And here's Coach Reedy.
Yeah, there we go. However he wants to do it, this will be our first time and our first opportunity. That's fine. Yep. Man.
How you doing?
Lots of congratulations going here, Coach Reedy, if you don't mind putting those on and joining us. Wow. What a ball game, sir. And, of course, you had a little trip trying to get here. These folks, the energy that we had in the house tonight as far as that defensive effort is concerned, outstanding. Just your overall thoughts in terms of this performance tonight.
No, it was. We executed really well early.
Yeah.
And then pretty much after that, they got the best of us throughout. Won some 50-50 balls, things that we were doing earlier. And then we got a little mixed up on our rotations and our situational play. But you really got to give credit all to Longview. I mean, I kept thinking in my head, like, this is the man with all the answers, because every time I thought we were pulling away 7 or 8,
they'd fight right back
they'd
into
fight
it.
right back in, or they would have a little look, and you just knew that was exactly how they envisioned it going. And so they out-executed us in a few plays, but for G to hit a big-time shot, and
that was unbelievable.
I don't think she had made a bucket since the first quarter, and to have that kind of confidence, and for us to have that find in that situation, it just says a lot about our kids and really just their perseverance.
Let me ask you, in terms as far as Longview is concerned, it was very clear as far as their pressure is concerned. They were going to get after it, put pressure on the ball in that full court. Talk about the performance, whether it was Rip or whether it was Barrett, having to fight through that all night long, and the job they did managing with that pressure into the backcourt.
Well, that's why you can tell that somebody's a good coach. And they have a good program. There's some people that pressure to try to turn you over, and they wanted to turn us over a little bit, but they really just wanted to pressure us because, we knew they were going to play we were going to play 2 or 3 kids primarily on the ball that could handle the pressure, and they were going to make them play for 90 feet for 32 minutes. Usually we probably don't sub Nat out much, but we had to give her a break, and that wears on you. That's mentally taxing, and that says something about our mental fortitude. Just the fact that we could kind of deal with that and kind of minimize the mistakes. And, if a couple layups go in late, then maybe we get some separation. But, no, that was key, and it was tough, and I'm proud of our girls' toughness.
One other one that I wanted to ask you specifically about, and that was Pursley. And just the energy that she showed, my goodness, just the battling that she had to do all night long. All-out effort on the other end of the floor. It looked like it was going to be a turnover, and she was able to get down onto the floor and force that one out of bounds. Just your overall thoughts as far as her performance is concerned.
No, Jade is one of those people that from an instinctual savvy, she is the best on our team. And so when the game's wide open, in fact, I know she missed a couple of those shots, but there was nobody we'd rather have finishing in those moments than Jade. But no, she gets to loose ball. She's got great instinct. She's a good shot blocker. She's got I don't know if we ended up getting the possession or not, but she popped out that little ball. Those types of things, those feel things that you probably get when you're 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years old in your formative years, she's got them.
That's cool. That's very neat. I like that one. Coach, as far as first and foremost, you improved to 2-0 in a very, very hard fought. They had a 34-30 hard-fought win the other night in Roy City, and a big one here against the Longview team. Coming in this one undefeated and very confident. So they were both hard fought that you had to do. Your thoughts on that just a little bit?
No, I mean, we struggled early in the year.
Yeah.
And definitely, we played a tough schedule intentionally. We wanted to learn the truth about ourselves very early on. But then we also lost some as we were trying to get an identity and get to know ourselves. We lost some games that we probably shouldn't have lost. And we just wanted to know that, hey, when we come down to December, we need to know who we are and know how we're going to play, and we have to be able to be in these games. And we're still not great in situational play. I think we could have pulled away. Maybe not pulled away, but I think we had some opportunities tonight to at least get to the foul line, which I know we didn't make our free throws, and at least have some good shape offensively and defensively. And we had some the other night, and they're really tight. Now, some of it's because we're playing really good teams, but I'm hoping the things we do fix.
One other question, I'll let you get back into there. The question that I get asked all the time is my first opportunity to be able to visit with you. We'll visit more, and I'll get more of that story. But lots of success over at Frisco Liberty. Why Rockwall? What was the key to this thing, man?
It was so many factors, but I would say the most simply put is that it was kind of, I'm this thinker, and there was 2 stages. One, like schools have a 15-year span before there's upkeep, and I'd been in that program for 15 years.
Okay.
And I probably was thinking about leaving the year before, and some things happened, and I really wanted to stay put and make sure that we had one more year with it. I knew that it was getting turned over in good hands, but I thought 15 years, maybe go and do this somewhere else. And then the other part is that I'm 45 years old, so I'm in the fall of my life.
Yes, sir.
I'm in that 3rd tier, and I thought, what better time than to do something new and to keep myself energized. And I've always had a great deal of respect for Rockwall. Growing up, and then my first coaching, I was coaching at Wiley. We competed against them.
Okay, yes, sir.
And I knew those early years, especially as I was coming over to the girls program. Frisco, when we started, but I was on the guys' side. Our first 2 playoff defeats were to Rockwall. So it just always kind of stuck with me. And when I saw it, I was like, hey, it kind of makes sense. And the people here have been great. It's been super welcoming, and it's been tough. When I was crossing I-30 for about 3 months, my chest was tightening up.
You're thinking, did I make that right call?
Oh, my gosh. I didn't know if it was an anxiety attack or a heart attack.
Yeah.
But no, it's been good, and people have made it here. They've made it home, and it's been nice.
Well, thank you. We're very, very happy. On behalf of all of us here in Rockwall, I'll say thank you.
Well,
On behalf of us, we're so glad to have you here, and congratulations, sir.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Again, Rockwall with the big win tonight to improve to 2-0 in district. in a hard-fought contest defeating the Lady Lobos tonight. We want to thank Coach Reedy for joining us. And Trevor, as we get ready to sign off here, your last thoughts?
Just an amazing game. I mean, I don't know really what else to say. I really look forward to the next one with you. And, hey, thank you to RSD Sports Marketing for helping broadcast this to the world.
What a neat opportunity to be able to broadcast this one. It's really fun to be able to visit with him as your highlighting some of the things that stood out to us. Just always coaching and always thinking. I was thinking, yeah, those were good, but this is the other stuff that we needed to do was Coach Reedy. So that was kind of fun. But again, Rockwall, the big win tonight, defeating Longview, and Rockwall will improve to 10-9 overall and 2-0 in district play. We'll go ahead and get out of here. So on behalf of Trevor Webb and all the folks with Rockwall ISD Sports Network, I'm David Sweet. I want to thank you for joining us tonight. Good night, everybody.
All right, we're done.